Everything in life happens for a reason.
From the Buddhist perspective, everything happens due to causes and conditions. This is the fundamental truth of how life and the universe operate. All things in this world, whether people, objects, or environments, do not exist independently. Their arising and disappearance always depend on many conditions coming together. This is what Buddhism calls dependent origination. Over 2,500 years ago, the Buddha taught that nothing in life is random. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, arises from causes and effects. Just like a seed, it requires not only the seed itself, but also soil, water, sunlight, and time to grow. Without these conditions, the seed cannot sprout. When conditions ripen, it will inevitably break through the soil. Our lives are the same. The challenges and opportunities we face are not the result of fate, nor a punishment. They are the unfolding of causes planted in the past, together with present conditions. Sometimes, people misunderstand everything happens for a reason as destiny, as if everything is fixed and cannot be changed. But in Buddhism, it is not about fate. It is about karma, the natural law of cause and effect. While we cannot change the seeds planted in the past, we can still plant new seeds right now through our thoughts, words, and actions. Understanding this gives us strength in life. When difficulties arise, instead of asking, "Why me?" we can ask, "What is this moment here to teach me?" This shift in perspective turns suffering into an opportunity for growth. Therefore, Buddhism reminds us, do not cling too tightly to good fortune, and do not despair in hardship. Each moment is the result of many conditions. Whatever it may bring, ease or struggle, it is all part of our journey. In a small city, there lived a young man called Adam. He was diligent, serious, and highly disciplined. From childhood, he firmly believed, "If I work hard enough, I will surely get the results I desire." After graduating from university, Adam entered a well-known international company. He had his life mapped out clearly. In 3 years, I will be promoted. In 5 years, I will buy a house. In 8 years, I will settle down and start a family. Day after day, he worked overtime, even on weekends. He studied hard, trained himself, and followed his plan step by step. He believed that life was like a straight road. If he kept going, everything would unfold exactly as he had planned. But life had other ideas. One year, the company suddenly announced a large-scale restructuring. Entire departments were dissolved, including Adam's. Overnight, he lost his job. He felt angry, lost, and betrayed. Why? He asked himself. Why did all my hard work lead to this? In his confusion, Adam often wandered in the nearby park. One afternoon, by chance, he stepped into a small meditation workshop. The teacher that day spoke about everything happens due to causes and conditions. The teacher said gently, "A seed does not fail to grow because of effort. It only waits for the right conditions. What you think of as failure may simply be that the conditions have not yet ripened." This struck Adam deeply. For the first time, he paused and looked at his life with different eyes. Perhaps losing his job was not the end, but the beginning of another path. During his unemployment, he spent more time at home with his aging parents. He realized he had overlooked many small details of family life in his pursuit of success. At the same time, he began to study new skills, data analysis, and online course design. He did not expect much, only that learning might keep his mind active. A few months later, a friend invited him to help develop an online course. Adam agreed. To his surprise, this small collaboration opened a new door. He combined his corporate experience with his new skills, and gradually, he started freelancing. Later, he built his own small team, helping companies design online training programs. Within a few years, he achieved financial stability and, more importantly, gained the freedom he had never experienced in his corporate job. Looking back, Adam finally realized losing his job was not a punishment. It was the turning of causes and conditions, guiding him toward a new road he could not see at the time. He understood that pain and uncertainty were not meaningless. They were like mud nourishing the lotus. Without mud, no lotus can bloom. Without struggle, no wisdom can deepen. Years later, at a gathering, Adam shared his journey with friends. He said, "If not for that unexpected layoff, I would still be stuck in my old routine. What felt like a disaster back then was actually a seed of transformation. It only needed time to grow." His words touched many people present. Some were going through heartbreak. Others faced career struggles. They realized maybe their current pain was not life's rejection, but life's redirection. In Buddhism, there is a saying, "No mud, no lotus." Fortune brings joy, adversity brings strength, and surprises bring change. Together, they weave the fabric of life. You do not need to understand the meaning of every event right away, because meaning will reveal itself when the conditions mature. Think of a seed buried in the soil. On the surface, it looks silent, lifeless, but underground, it is quietly gathering energy. When the sun and rain arrive, it will break through the earth and rise toward the light. So the next time life shifts unexpectedly, pause. Take a slow, deep breath. Remind yourself, this very moment too has its place in the bigger picture. Trust the flow of causes and conditions. Learn to walk gently, accept what comes, and allow life to unfold. In time, you will see every joy, every challenge, every turn was preparing you to become a fuller, wiser version of yourself.
Namo Buddha.